welcome to the lesson. I will be talking about honors that are given to Canadians who achieve great things and who have served Canada. I will also be talking about the holidays, so you might want to get your calendars out. The information for this lesson can be found in your Discover Canada guide on pages 40 and 41. Official awards that Canadians can receive are called honors, and they can be in the form of orders, decorations, and medals. Canada has its own honors system called the Order of Canada. We see a picture at the bottom of page 40 of Oscar Peterson, a famous jazz pianist, receiving the Order of Canada from the Governor-General at the time in 1973. At the top of page 41, we see the title, the Victoria Cross. This is the highest military honor that can be given to a Canadian for bravery, sacrifice, and devotion to their duty. The Victoria Cross has been given to only 96 Canadians since 1854, and we see their pictures here in the guide. The first image is Lieutenant Alexander Roberts Dunn, who was the first to get the Victoria Cross for serving in the Crimean War in 1854. The next image is Able Seaman William Hall from Nova Scotia, whose parents were American slaves. He fought in the Indian Rebellion of 1857. The next image is Philip Konowal, born in Ukraine, but was in the Canadian Corps and served in World War I. Here is Billy Bishop, who earned his Victoria Cross in the Royal Flying Corps in World War I. Billy Bishop Airport in Toronto is named after him, so that might help you remember. Now you see Captain Paul Triquier from Quebec. He led a battle in Italy in World War II and earned a Victoria Cross. Last, we see Lieutenant Robert Hampton Gray from BC. He died after bombing a Japanese warship in World War II. He was the last to receive the Victoria Cross honor to this day. Now let's look at the bottom of page 41, where we see a list of public holidays and some dates that honor some of Canada's history and people. First, I'm going to show you the list of public holidays. Those are the true holidays where you don't need to go to work and your children don't go to school. Now, these holidays can change or be different depending on the province you live in. The first date is New Year's Day on January 1st. And then the next one is Good Friday, which is part of the Easter celebration in spring. This date always depends on when Easter Sunday is in any given year. It changes, but it's always in March or April. So Good Friday is always the Friday before Easter Sunday. Easter Monday is also a holiday, but not always in the workplace. The children do get a holiday from school though. Victoria Day is our next day off. It is always the Monday before May 25th, so it means a long weekend. I do need to tell you that this is a very Canadian holiday. It's the unofficial start of summer after a long, cold winter. So Canadian people love to go camping and be outside and do fireworks. Now, since you're going to be a Canadian soon, you should know that most Canadians call Victoria Day May 24, and it's not because it's close to May 24th. It's because you can buy a box of beer with 24 cans in it, and Canadian people love beer. So Canadians are happy on May 24, and they always say, "It's May 24 weekend, yay!" Cheers, bud. In Quebec, June 24th is the Fête Nationale, or Saint Jean-Baptiste Day. It is only a holiday in Quebec, but it's a fun time. Of course, July 1st is Canada Day, a national holiday across the country. Again, fireworks, barbecues, and outdoor events. Labor Day is the next holiday, and it marks the beginning of fall, and the kids go back to school. It is always the first Monday in September. It's the last long weekend of the summer. In October, we always celebrate Thanksgiving. It is on the second Monday in October, so again, another long weekend. Of course, we eat and eat with family and friends and enjoy hikes and fall festivals. I hope you will find a Thanksgiving tradition for your family too. The next official holidays are Christmas Day and Boxing Day. You've probably noticed that you can't ignore Christmas. It's everywhere in November and December. But we all get a break from work and school, whether we celebrate Christmas or not. So those are the official holidays, and now we'll look at the other dates that are left on the list. Sir John A. Macdonald Day is January 11th. Vimy Day is April 9th. Remembrance Day is November 11th. And Sir Wilfrid Laurier Day is November 20th. Great! We're getting to the end of our module, and we'll see you in the next lesson.